Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is lecture number 73 of mathematics. Today we are going to start a new chapter and that is totally dedicated to triangles, quadrilaterals and polygons. At the end of this chapter, you should be able to do number one, identify different types of triangles, special quadrilaterals, and polygons, and state their properties. Number two, solve problems involving the properties of triangles, special quadrilaterals, and polygons. So let us directly dive into the world of triangles. In this lecture, first we are talking about the triangle. As its name indicates, that these types of shapes are having three angles. That is why it is called tri, means three, angles mean angles. They are having three angles as well as three sides as well. So you can see that this triangle on the left side of your screen is labeled as ABCD, in which there are three sides. The first one is this one, which is called AB side. The second one is called this one, which is called BC side. And the third one is CA sides. Similarly, they are having three angles. Number one is this, number two is this, and number three is this. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that A, B, C are called vertices, which is the plural form of vertex. Wherever the two lines are meeting, then that point is called vertex. For example, this is called vertex A because line AB and AC have a junction here. Similarly, this is vertex B because AB and BC lines are making an angle here. And the third one is C. Here AC and CB lines are connecting with each other and they are making an angle. So the everyone is individually known as vertex, and combinedly all these three are called vertices. Ladies and gentlemen, because we started the concept of triangles first, so we will give an in-depth look to this concept. Let us first categorize the triangles. Triangles can be classified into two categories. One is on the base of number of equal sides they have. There are three types of this type of triangles, and let us see and focus totally on this table. The first type of triangle is known as equilateral triangle. Equilateral means equal sides. All the three sides of the triangle in this case are equal. This is the definition. Similarly, we are having the shape, and these three small lines indicates that they are equal. All the sides are equals. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever all the sides of a triangle are equal, then we will observe one very important property, and that is all the angles in an equilateral triangle are equal to 60. So this angle as well as this angle and this angle will all be equal to 60 degree. Keep this in mind. We will come towards a very important conclusion later on, and that is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So in this case, if it is 60 plus 60 plus 60, so it will be equal to 180. One thing more, ladies and gentlemen, that the angles inside the triangles are called interior angles. There are exterior angles, and we will discuss that in a moment as well. But let us first concentrate on this property. The second type of triangle is isosceles. Isosceles triangles are those triangles in which at least two sides are equal. These small lines are showing that the two sides are equal. This side and the length of this side, they are equal. So they are called the isosceles triangle. These two angles are called the base angles. When there is an isosceles triangle, then the base angles of that triangle must also be equal. The two base angles can be specified that the line which is equal in front of it, the angle, and this line is also equal, so opposite angle to this one. These are called the base angle. So in the properties we can see that the base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. And in this case, if we are referring to this property of isosceles triangle, then we will say base angles of isosceles triangle. This one is in the first case angles of equilateral triangles. So in this way, we will refer to it when it comes to the solution of problems on these types of triangles. The third one is the scalene triangle. Scalene triangles are those types of triangles in which all the angles are different from each other. This angle will be different from this angle, which in turn will also be different from this angle. So if all the angles of a triangles are not the same, then it means that all the sides will also not be the same. So the first classification is on the basis of the sides and the angle. We are now going to turn our focus to the second part, which is written in sky blue. Triangles can be classified according to the second part is the number of equal sides they have. The second one is, ladies and gentlemen, I have to erase this portion because it is duplicated, and here I have to write the type of angles they have. The type of angles they have. So the second one is not this one, but the types of angles. The first one classification was on the basis of sides. The second classification is on the basis of angles, and let us concentrate on this table in this case. The first one is acute angle triangle. What is the meaning of it? A triangle with three acute angles. This angle, and this angle all will have a value less than 90 degree. So they are called acute, and because all the angles are less than 90, so on the basis of that we are calling it as acute angle triangle. The second one is the right angle triangle, in which one angle, which is this one, must be equal to 90 degree. Ladies and gentlemen, right angle mean 90 degree. Many learners are confusing themselves with the concept that right angle mean that it is on the right side of this triangle, so that is why it is called right angle triangle, which is not the correct concept of the right. It could be like this as well. So this is not on the right side. It could be like this as well. Now this angle is also not on the right sides. It means that only one angle will be of 90 degree. That angle is called right angle triangle. The third one is the obtuse angle triangle. A triangle with one obtuse angle, remember, not all, but only one obtuse angle. And you know what is obtuse angle? For your memory refreshment, let me explain that obtuse angle are those angles which is greater than 90 and less than 180 degree. So in this case only one angle will be of what? That will be of more than 90 degree, means must have the value between 90 and 180 degree. That was the very basic concept of triangles. Now we learn in the primary school that the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So now let us revise that concept as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the interior angles. This angle is interior angle. So what is then exterior angle? If this is a triangle and we extend this line AB to ABP, and whatever angle we are obtaining here, that will be equal to exterior angle. We are not talking about the exterior angles right now, but we will talk about that in a moment as well. But first, we are going to discuss the interior angles. Whatever the length of the sides of a triangle is, the sum of all the interior angles must be equal to 180. Let us elaborate it with the help of an example. Here in this triangle, one angle is 65, the second one is 50, and the third one is also 65. So it means that the angle sum of a triangle is equal to 50, this one, plus 65 and plus 65 degree. When we add all these angles, we will get 180 is the sum. So let us turn our focus to the second theorem about the triangles, and that is called that an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two opposite angle. The sum of two opposite angle of its interior angle. An exterior angle must be equal to the sum of its interior angles. Here I have to write an interior angle. So interior angles are explained already. So this ABC or interior angle and this P is the exterior angle. Dear learners, if we want to find the angle P, which is this one, so angle P will be equal to the interior opposite angle of that which is this AB. So here we can write angle P is equal to the sum of angle A plus the sum of angle C. Similarly, if we want to find the value of angle Q, then it will be equal to the opposite angle sum. So that will be equal to angle A plus angle B. Ladies and gentlemen, why we are calling it B? Because it is nearly with this angle. So similarly, if we want to find angle R, there is a very simple way, and that is the angle R will be equal to the opposite, which is this one and this one. So in this case we will see that it will be the sum of opposite angle, and that is angle C. In this particular example, if we are talking about the D angle, so angle D is equal to angle A plus angle C, because these two angles are opposite and they are interior angle. So remember, according to the second theorem, an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its interior angles. Yes, we define that. Now let us elaborate that with the help of a software. This is the software, and let us find that property. First of all, we are drawing 3 point, and that is A, B, and C. C point is here, and A point is here, and B point is here. Now we have to find the length of these lines, and let us find the length of A and B, and you can see that it is 5.9 centimeters. And let us find the length of this B and C, and that is 5.5 centimeters. And similarly, if we want to find the length of C and A, so that is given to be CA 3.8 centimeter. Now let us move these outside so that we will concentrate on the triangle fully. Now we have to find the angles of these triangles. So if we want to measure the angles, so we have to select this, this, and this. So they are automatically giving us 64.8 degree. And similarly, if we want to find the angle of these three sides, so that is 38.4 degree. And similarly, this angle and this angle and this angle, that is what? That is with us 64 this is 64.8, and this is 38.4, and that is 76.8 degree. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if we add the values of 64.8 plus 38.4 plus 76.8, we will get what? We will get 180. Now let us change the sizes of these points. For example, I am changing it to, you can see that it is now 9, AB is 9.7 and AC is 7.8. So if I am changing BC line to be 3.9, so changing the lengths of the sides, we will get different angles as well. Now you can see that this A angle is 21.6, which is acute angle. The B angle is 45.7, which is also acute angle. But in case of C, you can observe that C angle is equal to 112.8 degree. So that is an obtuse angle. Because one angle is obtuse angle, so it means that this is obtuse angle triangle in the categorization on the basis of angles. But what about the sides? The first side AB is 9.7 and BC is 3.9 and CA or AC is equal to 7.5. All the sides of triangles is not equal. Therefore, this type of angles on the basis of categorization of angles is called scalene angle. So we will observe during this a few lectures different types of triangles. Now let us change it one more time and let us do it as well like this. So we change the sizes of every side of a triangle, which you can see that AB is equal to 4.2, BC is equal to 2 and AC is equal to 3.8. In this case, if we are adding the interior angles, that is 28.6 and 63.2 and 88.2, then we will get again 180. In this case, we will also get, you can confirm that with your calculators, that whatever angles we are getting must be equal to 180 degree. So the first theorem which we observed in the lecture, that is the sum of interior angles of a triangle is always equal to, we did it here in this particular case, which is written in yellow. So through a software we also confirmed that the sum of interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Ladies and gentlemen, That was the basic concept of triangles. Uh, Tomorrow we will start problems regarding to these triangles first. Then in the second exercise we will turn our focus to quadrilateral, and lastly we will be shifting towards the polygons. So I must stop it here today because the time is not allowing me. So stay with us for the fun of triangles problems tomorrow. Thank you very much for your time.